Okay, so for number 3, you were asked to show that this simple formula is the same as the formula you used in number 1. This formula, a1 over a times x plus 1 over b times x equals 1, makes sense. But we're trying to show that it's the same thing as the simple formula so that we can use the simple formula as an alternate once we understand where that formula comes from. So, the second equation here is where it comes from, and we're going to show this. Recall that this means 1 over a times x means that's the fraction of the work done by the first person. Say the first person takes 3 hours to do the work. 1/3 of the whole time it takes him is the part of work that the first person does. And the second person takes b hours to do the work. So 1 over b times x is the fraction of the work that that person does. And together, they do one whole job, equals 1. That's for one whole job. Now, to simplify this equation, we need a lowest common denominator. Say a were 2 and b were 3. Well, what would you do to get a lowest common denominator? You would multiply them together. 2 times 3 is 6. That's your lowest common denominator. So our lowest common denominator here is AB. And to clear the fractions in the equation, we're going to multiply each term by AB, by the lowest common denominator. So I'll use a different color to show this. We're going to multiply, just erase this, we're going to multiply this term by AB. We're going to multiply the second term by AB. And we're going to multiply the 1 by AB. And then you'll see that the A's cancel here, the B's cancel here, and on the right side we're left with AB. So let's rewrite that. We have B times X plus A times X is equal to AB. Now, you learned in the last chapter that whenever you have a common factor, you can take out that common factor outside parentheses. And now we have this common factor of x. So we take that common factor out since we're solving for x. We're solving for the number of hours that it takes to complete the job. So we take the x out here, and we're left with B. Take the x out on the second term, we're left with A. And now we have x times B plus A is equal to AB. If we want to get x alone, we have to divide both sides by B plus A. That way this cancels out. And we're left with x is equal to A times B over B plus A, which is the same as 8 times B over A plus B, because addition and multiplication are commutative. So we've shown that this is an alternate formula that you can use to do these working together problems. It's simpler, okay, and it comes from the original formula that you used in number 1. But now you understand where it comes from.